Hi, everybody. I see I'm live. This is brand new. I have taken a long break, Zara Star and I, but I want to start working on this again. So this is not even a formatted way that we've done in the past, because I'm just doing this live on the fly. So I am going to pull a card, have a little chat, and then we'll see what happens. So the cards I'm using today is from a coworker of mine, not even in this industry, that we work together, because I still work a 40-hour job besides this. But she is the one, her and her best friend created these cards. So my coworker was the illustrator of these cards, and her best friend is the one who has written the descriptions and things for these. So it was a collaboration effort together on them. So thank you, Angela, and thank you, Charlene. So I am going to start. So these cards are really beautiful. You can see they have them mirrored on the sides. These are the backs of the cards, and then we'll be looking at the actual stuff. And then, of course, we'll look up whatever we have in the little book that they created. All right, so I've only used these cards a couple of times so far. So we'll see. So let me just ask the universe what it is that we need to know today, and we'll have a little chat about it and whatever we get. I'm not good at mixing these cards up. Doesn't matter whose cards they are. So yeah, I guess it comes with years of practice. So let's do one more time. Universe, what is it that we need to know today? After years of practice, I'll have this down. Okay, so we're going to pull off the top. We have confidence. So this card is confidence. Trying to help it focus a little bit so that you can read it, but I'll read off of it. So confidence. Within each of us resides a potent force. Okay, so let's try and see a little bit more about this. I just love Angela's artistry here. She's just done a phenomenal job. She uses wonderful colors in her cards and everything. That's cool. Okay, so confidence. What do they have to say? Oop. One more, I think. One more. Nope. Confidence. Yay, there we go. Okay, so, all right. There again, confidence. Within each of us resides a potent force. Awareness. Go up here a little more. Okay. So during childhood, we naturally seek reassurance from our parents. However, as adults, it becomes our sole responsibility to prioritize self-acceptance and take the lead in steering our lives towards our desired destinations. Confidence is not just an external projection. It's an internal light you can ignite with your soul. Acknowledge your unique strengths and worth. Understand that your value is inherent and no one can define it but you. Cultivating confidence is a journey of self-love, self-acceptance. Explore your preferences, likes, and dislikes, and gain a deep understanding of your inner and outer self. Resist the urge to rely on external validation. Instead, actively nurture the person you aspire to be through the values you wish to embody. Need to brush up on my reading skills too. Confidence, like a garden, flourishes from within and demands your attentive care. Cherish and protect this quality from external influences. So this actually hits right on for me, because I'm hitting like a midlife crisis, next phase of my life. I mean, literally a new chapter, a new life that I'm trying to reestablish for myself. And in doing this, And my thought process on this is I've been struggling for many years. I've been very passionate about pets, and I always thought that my place needed to be working in the veterinary industry, and whether that meant as a child wanting to be a doctor of veterinary medicine or becoming a veterinary technician or assistant, which I did for a period of time, and I loved it, and things changed, had to move on, but I kept the feeling that you need to be a DVM, you need to be an RVT, and without that, you can't do that without education. And I can't tell you how many times I've started and failed at the education part of it. And if I would have stuck with it and finished it, the first time, not the fifth or sixth time, but I would have finished it many, many years ago. But I'm starting to learn at this phase of my life that it's not really about that, and it probably really hasn't been. While I have been very passionate about animals, I've always had animals in my life, no matter what. I have always been there for these. I've saved these animals where they might not have been in a good place otherwise, especially when we're talking about my two current chow chows. Oh my goodness. Like I said, I've had animals my entire life, but these two have been a challenge for me. I've had chow chows my entire adult life. Pets have always been easy for me, but these two have special behaviors that I consider them special needs dogs that require a lot out of me, and it's a big, big, big learning curve for me. And I don't think they would do well anywhere else. So we have learned together. So I have learned in the fact that all my animals have been part of me helping other animals and my passion for animals. And then we want to talk about the other part of it up through this point is my adult life is direct selling, right? Oh, I started a business. Okay, well, I can't really afford a business. So, hey, I can do direct selling. And I've succeeded at them to a certain extent and certain definitions of it. But I haven't ever gone where I wanted to be since I had started that in the mid-90s. And here I am still working a 40-hour-a-week job. So where has all of that gotten me? It hasn't gotten me anywhere where I wanted to be, and I still keep doing the same thing, expecting different results. So now what I'm looking at is having the confidence to recognize those, not necessarily failures, but experiences telling me what works and what really hasn't been working. So really need to reevaluate that. The confidence to see what the next phase of my life is. And this is what the next phase is me being able to share things like this by doing readings with you, talking about things, having conversations, and me really deep diving down into spirituality that my mother and I started working on pretty hard since 2009. And that goes on with even not religion. I don't believe in religion, but spirituality, yes, still God. However we viewpoint him, her, or it, or however that exists, and things that go along with it, metaphysics and quantum physics and things like that. So this is the venture, that I am following now, and I'm following it as what resonates and feels good for me. So I hope everybody's going to be okay with that. And this is it. I'm going to start pushing myself to read more. Yeah, I'm more of a visual and audio person than I am actually reading, because I feel like I can absorb faster by those videos than I can by actually physically reading. But that's a very healthy thing. So that's something I need to practice too. But yeah, so this is where I need to have confidence in myself for my next phase of my life and the change that I'm about to make, which is going to be huge. And also in that is, real quick, I have struggled with my weight all my life. I'm at my heaviest now, and I have tried just about every diet and every exercise gadget you could possibly think of. And there again, keep doing the same thing, expecting different results, and it's the insanity. So what's been working? Nothing has been working. So it's time for a major change. And I am just now starting on a major endeavor of medical weight loss through my medical, which is going to be very extreme, very drastic. So I'm literally changing every single thing about my life right now. And with that, it's exciting, yet it's scary, because now I am consciously defining what my life is changing to and what it's going to look like. And I don't even really know what it's going to look like yet, because this is the journey. But I'm there again. I'm holding confidence in myself that I can do it and that I can create a better life for myself than what I've created to this point. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining me and listening to me. If anybody has comments, questions, or resonates with any of this, I would love you to share. And if I turned off the chat thing, I think I'll go back and turn it back on. But there again, confidence, and we are within each of us resides a potent force. All right. Thank you for joining me, and I'll try to keep up on these. Have a wonderful day. Bye.